Hey everyone, I'm Mike, the skipper of Veteran Nation, and when I do these videos, it's not because I look awesome in my Styx concert t-shirt and want you guys to see that. That's just an added benefit. What I'm doing today is I'm doing something that can probably help a lot of you guys and maybe even save you some money. So at the time of recording this, I'm about ready to take a trip. And I'm going to be away from my home for several days. And there's a lot of things that can go wrong while I'm good. And this is just one way where you can do a couple little things. It might cost you just a little bit of money, but it'll save you a lot of money if things were to go bad. And by that I mean if you were to have some type of electrical issue or lose your power while you're gone. So here's what I'm going to talk to you about one of the big tips that I do when I'm traveling. Now, if your power goes out, what are you gonna lose? Most times, not much. Not much. But one thing that could be very costly is if your refrigerator loses power. Now, that could lose power because you could have a breaker go off, or you could lose power in your neighborhood, and all of a sudden now hundreds of dollars that you have inside your freezer can go bad just in a matter of a couple hours. Well, I'm going to show you something that I like to do before I travel that just kind of gives me a little bit peace of mind that if something were to happen, like a power outage, there's going to be some time before I actually really do start losing stuff. Now you're probably thinking, how much is this going to cost me? Not much. This is a gallon storage bag. I bought this for $2 at my local Walmart. Now, there's two types of bags that I have. I've got my gallon storage bags that are not any type of Ziploc, and I've got Ziplocs. These are a gallon size Ziploc, a little bit hard to see there, or I'm sorry, half gallon here. This one is a full gallon. With either of these, it's only going to cost you a couple bucks to buy a box, and we're not going to need a ton of them, but just a couple that we're going to put inside of our freezer. Now I know you're thinking, how do these things keep that cold? Well, let me show you. Now, all we're going to do is fill these bags up with water. These are gallon bags, so we'll get a couple gallons of water. And just fill them up as much as you can. So now I have several bags filled, and I put them into these little plastic Tupperware things. I've got several of them, 2.5 gallons worth, okay? And what I'm gonna do is start putting them right here into my freezer. Now, you're probably like, why are you doing this? Well, I'll be leaving. So what's gonna happen, that's all gonna turn to ice. It's gonna turn to ice, it's gonna freeze. Then if my power goes out while I'm gone, it's gonna keep this freezer cool. So now I have more time for the power to be out or for someone to get over here and respond before I start losing valuable food. And that's just one of the tricks that I do when I travel. So this has been another Veteran Nation travel tip. I hope you guys enjoy it. I really hope nothing happens to you when you travel, but this is one way to save yourself some money and just have a little bit more peace of mind. So thank you, and as always, thank you for being worth serving.